Hello everyone, welcome to the Film Recaps. Today, I'm going to explain a science fiction film called Prey. Be ready for some spoilers ahead. The story begins in the year 1719, somewhere in the Great Plains. A young woman named Naru from the Comanche tribe wakes up and prepares herself for a new day. She collects plants and herbs with her loyal dog Sari. She also spends time practicing with her throwing axe, hoping to become a skilled hunter one day. Meanwhile, she spots a deer and attempts to hunt it, but a loud roar in the sky startles the animal, causing it to flee. A sound she assumes comes from a thunderbird. Unbeknownst to her, the sound actually comes from a predator spaceship entering the Earth's atmosphere. She then joins her older brother Tabe to hunt birds. He proudly tells her his experience of Katamiya, a hunt done by a Comanche tribe member to prove himself. Naru believes she's ready for her own Katamiya, but Tabe is doubtful of her readiness. When Naru gets home, her mother compliments her on being an expert at everything except hunting, even though she aspires to be a hunter. Naru tells her she wants to prove everyone else wrong, that she can be a hunter too. She then notices her mother making a mixture for the war chief's injured knee and asks why she missed an important ingredient called orange tutsia, to which her mother replies by instructing her to collect some. After collecting the orange tutsia, Naru discovers that a tribe member named Puhi has gone missing after encountering a cougar. A search party is quickly formed to find him. Wanting to prove herself, Naru brings Sari along and quietly follows the group. When she catches up with them, some of the members mock her, but Tabe defends her, pointing out her skills in herbs and tracking, qualities that could be useful if Puhi is still alive. Meanwhile, the predator arrives in Comanche territory. While cloaked in its invisible mode, it hunts a snake for food, and unlike other animals, brutally skins it. The search party eventually finds Puhi badly wounded but still breathing. As the group prepares to return, Naru tends to his wounds, and they build a stretcher using sticks from the forest. She uses the orange tutsia plant to lower his body temperature and stop the bleeding. They return to the village, but Taabe chooses to stay behind and finish the hunt for the cougar. Naru is uneasy, finding it odd that the cougar was so far from its den. She suspects something much more dangerous has driven it away, and this deeply worries her for Taabe's safety. However, Taabe ensures her that he is going to be all right. When Naru is heading back, she finds the predator's track, which is much larger than the other animals she has seen in the woods, and remnants of a snake's skin are dumped not far from it. She questions what kind of creature is so huge and skins a snake like that, making her worry more for Taabe, and decides to go after him. A young Comanche man, Paka, accompanies her as they reach Tabe, where they await the cougar. Naru suggests using bait on a tree to lure the cougar, then waiting until it appears so they can kill it. Tabe is convinced that it is time for Naru's Katamiya, and they then get into position. Paka mocks Naru for not being able to hunt, underestimating her ability to kill a cougar, while Naru notices a spark beyond the trees. Suddenly, Paka is startled by the cougar and falls from the tree branch. After a quick encounter with the cougar, Naru also falls off the tree. She wakes up in her home, and her mother tells her that Tabe carried her back and returned to finish the hunt. Naru panics, knowing there's something out there far more dangerous than a cougar, but Tabe arrives with a severed cougar's head, and the successful hunt earns him the title of the war chief. She confronts him, uneasy because the mysterious thing is still out there even though he defeated the cougar. She is determined to find it even without his permission. The next day, Naru goes hunting, and she discovers a tree branch marked with the glowing green blood of the predator in its track. She practices her hunting skills and successfully hunts rabbits and rests at night with her loyal dog. The next day, the predator hunts a wolf, skins it, and takes its skull. She continues her journey and stumbles upon a herd of dead and skinned bison. The predator, hiding not far from them in a cave, hears the bark of Naru's dog and begins following her tracks across the river. The dog goes missing, and while Naru is looking for it, she gets trapped in a mud-filled bog pit. However, she survives using her axe-throwing skill, attaching her latched axe to a tree trunk and pulling her body out of the mud. After washing herself and her belongings in the river, her dog returns and they spot a grizzly bear. The wind changes direction, causing the bear to smell her presence. Just as she was aiming at it, the string of her bow snapped and the bear charged towards her. The dog distracts the bear, allowing Naru to repair her bowstring. She tries to shoot, but fails and retreats to a nearby woodpile. Suddenly, the bear halts its pursuit, sensing the presence of the predator behind it. Naru watches in horror as the invisible predator easily defeats the bear and breaks it in two. She manages to escape by swimming downstream, where she is eventually found by a search party led by Wasape, who was sent by Tabe to look for her. She tells the story of the predator, but they don't believe her and think it's the same as the monster and childhood stories. They tie her hands and want to take her home, but Naru wants to finish her hunt. While the group carefully looks around, the predator approaches them. The creature quickly slaughters the entire search party, sparing only Naru, who cleverly finds ways to evade it. However, her foot gets caught in a bear trap. Surprisingly, the predator chooses to leave her alone. French trappers then find Naru and take her hostage. She soon realizes they were the ones responsible for slaughtering the bison. Their translator, Raphael, questions her about the predator, knowing she has encountered it. He pleads with her to help them defeat it, but Naru refuses to speak. The trappers then show her that they have also captured Tabe and are torturing him in order to force Naru to cooperate. They tie both Naru and Tabe to a tree, using them as bait to lure the predator into a trap. Before Naru loses consciousness, Tabe confesses that she had previously wounded the cougar, making it easier for him to finish it off. He admits that there are things he did not see that Naru notices. Naru explains that the predator did not harm him because he did not see him as a threat. She also believes that the trappers' plan to use them as bait won't work, and she is proven right. Meanwhile, the predator appears leaping from one tree to another while the Frenchmen fire at him. As they try to shoot at the creature, the alien pulls out its weapons and easily takes down a few of them. The predator then moves through the jungle, and with immense strength, he begins to massacre the remaining men, eliminating them in an even more brutal manner. While Naru and Tabe manage to free themselves, she is unsure whether the predator can be killed, but Tabe convinces her that if it bleeds, it can be killed. They split up. Naru returns to the French camp to free Sari and retrieve her weapons. At the camp, Naru defeats the remaining trappers and frees her dog. She notices Raphael, who has lost one of his legs, begging her to treat his wounds in exchange for information on how to use his pistol. Naru gives him the orange tutsia she keeps in her pocket, which causes his body temperature to drop and makes him shiver. She then senses the predator nearby and quickly hides, while Raphael lies still pretending to be dead. Naru is shocked when she observes the predator not immediately attacking Raphael, as if he is invisible to it. Only after it steps on Raphael's leg and he screams does it notice him and kill him. She deduces that consuming the orange tutsia plant, or lowering one's body temperature, renders a person invisible to the predator. While the predator aims at Sari, Tabe arrives and strikes the alien's biomask, causing its shot to hit the laser-marked spot instead of the dog. Tabe arms himself, and the creature screams. Naru realizes she can use the mask against the creature itself. The predator puts on the mask, and Tabe attacks the creature again. After a fierce battle, Tabe realizes he is losing. The predator strikes Tabe from behind with a blow, killing him and giving Naru the chance to escape. A member of their tribe brings Tabe's weapons to his mother, informing her of his death. After the battle, Naru sadly washes his bloodied hands by the river, and in the evening, while a surviving Frenchman nearby is washing himself, she reloads Raphael's weapon and looks at him. Instead of shooting him, she knocks him unconscious and uses him as bait, giving him an unloaded gun. As the man curses her and prepares to fire, Naru consumes the orange tutsia, sensing the predator's presence. Her plan works. The predator passes by her and attacks the Frenchman instead. Naru then grabs the predator's mask and escapes. While the predator is searching for Naru, she quickly hides the mask and runs away. The predator immediately attacks, but she skillfully dodges. Naru then jumps from the tree toward the alien, but the creature slams her to the ground, and after dragging her into a corner, attempts to decapitate her with its shield. She quickly breaks free, leaps onto the predator's head, and with a powerful blow, throws it into the swamp. The predator easily emerges from the swamp and aims its projectiles at her. Unbeknownst to the predator, Naru has already placed its mask in a way that causes the projectile to ricochet and fatally strike it. She screams in her victory and takes the predator's head and Raphael's pistol back to her tribe, where she is welcomed with cheers and joy. She informs the chief that they need to move to safer ground as there are threats nearby. As Tabe is deceased, she has become the new war chief. What do you guys think about this movie? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, please hit the like and subscribe to the channel for more content.